So, what up YouTube? And it's your boy Jordan, and I'm back in Alberta for a little bit, so I thought I'd give you guys an update on what's been happening on this thing right here. So it's finally time for me to give you guys an update on this Integra. So since you guys last saw it, it was body worked, painted, and it looked pretty good. But your Benway being your Benway, drove it in the winter for work for one period of time. Right now, you can see that the car is lowered on coilovers. It is on a set some function and form type 1s with no rebound, I guess, adjustability or shock adjustability, but she looks good. The wheels are a little bit sunk right now. The wheels aren't really anything special. I have a set of wheels that I really want to put onto this car, but I'd have to swap the hubs over to 4x114 or 5x114, but I'd prefer to go 4x114 for all those old Japanese wheels. There's tape on this windshield because this car has been sitting for a long time. It's been sitting for probably a year now, because it's been sitting for like a year because I was in Ontario for work. And the reason it has tape is because the carpets have been getting soaked with water. I guess the water's been running down from the windshield all the way to here, into there. Ready wrap fixed steering wheel. Not ready, works bell, wrap fixed steering wheel. What else? Car is still automatic, but I am hoping to throw in this trans in at some point. Just ordered the clutch, flywheel, everything I kind of needed from a long period of time, or a long while ago, to get that part finished.
And for the most part, also, the quarters. This quarter is cracking a bit. I'm just kind of showing you all the paint defects for my first time of like welding new panels. So I guess bond between there. I didn't use any etching primer, and I guess you can start to see the edges right there. And right here is starting to bubble. That's probably because, again, no etching primer. And on the other side, I have, and again, no etching primer on that part of the car. And there's a crack right there. Doors need some work.
As funny as it's gonna sound, this car is gonna get like a full bodywork once over. That is the update on the Integra. She is not in the best of condition. She's probably gonna have to, it's probably one of those situations where I'm gonna have to take 10 steps backwards to make it look good. I also broke the radiator. And also trying stance life, I also broke a lot of things. Broke the radiator, a few ball joints. And this car is even sketchy because if you look at my axle nuts, those look like they're welded on there. And on this side, it's even sketchier, because I don't know what's going on right there. See if I get something. But I did get all new calipers for the front and rear. The rotors are actually coated. You can still see that there's still silver on this part there. And the car was reliable, minus the broken radiator and the cat. I also dragged the cat a good 15 minutes home one day when the exhaust broke.
Evidently, our engineers weren't listening.
Here's a new purchase. Eagle Talon. TSI. It's the only spot. I don't know what was going on here. And did check for a diff. If you can see it there. Now the power works interior wise, and it's manual. It's a decent car. But now for the part that really sold me. Turbo hump on the hood. 4G63T. And it looks clean as hell under here. cleanup and starting with the engine bay. What I visibly see is wrong so far. So at first I thought my valve cover was just missing a couple bolts. Turns out, yeah. So I figured he probably had the impact and just tried to gun them on and crack the valve cover up. That's not good. There's a bunch of stuff that's loose, random wires missing, like this one, and I'll find out what this ground is for. I'll find out what this ground is for, because that probably makes something not work. I got the AC shit. Otherwise than that, the engine bay seems pretty solid. Oh, the alternator has like, this alternator, I don't know if you can see, but this alternator bolt is like not even in. Yeah, this alternator bolt is not even in. Like, it's doing nothing right now. It's just, yeah. So, sort that out. And now moving inside. So, I definitely still gotta vacuum and clean this inside, but the second I pulled that door off, the door panel came off with it. And let's see, interesting things. I'll be fixing this car's main issue. This thing almost caught on fire with me one day. The first time I test drove it, the first time I actually got it to run, because I was told the alternator wasn't working. Actually, the alternator just wasn't tensioned properly. I don't know if you can see that, but yep, just wasn't tensioned properly. I was told he changed the valve cover gasket. There was no RTV on the head. And two of the bolts were stripped, that one and that one, which means I spent a good part of this morning time sorting it. It's now time sorted properly. The orange stuff is copper gasket. And just to show you how my morning went, that's my finger that tore through the gasket maker.
What I would not do, make me do for love. What I would not do, make me do for love. What I would not do. Come on, y'all, let's take a ride.
It's the rock in the building. Cali.
You see the video? Say, why this guy wearing a hoodie in 24-degree weather?
Alright, what's up YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
And today, mans are helping a man like Kurt sort out this, what do you call this? What do you call this?
I don't know what to call this one.
Alright?
Just know say we're gonna deal with some sortings.
Alright? I get sorted out real quick.